YouTube just released a brand new update that's going to change YouTube monetization forever, because now beginning February 1st, 2027, you're going to have to hit a much higher bar in order to get monetized on YouTube. Instead of needing 4,000 watch hours, you're now going to need 8,000, and instead of needing 10 million views on shorts in the last 90 days, you're going to need 20 million. And this completely changes everything, because they're going to make it way harder for you to get monetized. And what does this mean for you? That you now have the next 6 months in order to get monetized on YouTube as fast as humanly possible. So what I want to share with you in this video are the 5 changes that I would start to make today if I was a brand new channel that was trying to get monetized, or somebody that's been struggling to get monetized for a long time. The first change that you need to make sure that you're making is you need to consider changing your niche. If you've been struggling to grow on YouTube and get monetized for a long time, or if you're just breaking into a niche, it might be your niche that's the problem and not your actual content. So here's how I would actually be going through and evaluating your niche. What I would do is just perform a few searches on YouTube. For example, obviously I am in the YouTube growth niche, right? So if I come over here and I type in something like YouTube growth, what we're going to notice if I come under videos right here is that these videos don't perform anywhere near as well as they used to. We could see 8,000 views here, 500,000 views here, but this video is a year old, 32,000 views. But if we really want to look, we need to look at the views per hour. So 21 views per hour, 15 views per hour, 5 views per hour, 1 views per hour. So if I was starting today, this isn't the niche that I would go into. My other YouTube channel that I have is around AI news. If we type in something like ChatGPT, which is something I talk about all the time, or even we could go more niche than that. We could type in ChatGPT 5.6 work and we come under videos right here. We're going to see a completely different story. If we scroll down a little bit, we can see that this video is getting 8 views per hour. This is actually my video. This video here, 88 views per hour, 18 views per hour, 18 views per hour. If we scroll up a little bit more, 15 views per hour. And if we actually broaden this out, like just type in something like ChatGPT, what we're going to notice is that these videos are performing even better. 42 views an hour, 256 views an hour. Basically, there's just way more room to run in this niche. So what you want to make sure that you're doing is actually going through and comparing what niche you're going after. Because at the end of the day, YouTube is really about the opportunity that you are going after, not the type of content that you create. I create the same type of content on this channel and on my AI channel, but my AI channel gets way more views, not because the videos are any better, just because way more people are actually interested in it. So if you have another niche that you're interested in, or even a segment inside of your niche that a lot more people are interested in, you'd be better off going after that. On top of that, you want to make sure that you are creating longer content. If we look at the people that are having success lately on YouTube, 28 minutes. This video is 11 minutes. This video is 12 minutes. This video is 10 minutes. If we scroll down more, 35 minutes. There really aren't that many short videos on YouTube that are doing well anymore that are long form pieces of content. Ideally now, you want your content to be 15 plus minutes long in order to get the most reach. And yes, I would invest the extra time to make the longer video. I know it sounds dumb, but it leads to more average view duration and YouTube pushing out your content more. It's one of the biggest things that small channels can fix. Change number 2 is you need to scrap your current way of doing things. Here's the deal. Growing on YouTube and getting monetized is incredibly easy. I literally just started this brand new channel right here, and I've gained almost 100,000 subscribers in just the last 9 months. And I'm not special. I'm not different. I'm just doing something different when it comes to choosing the topics that I'm going to make content about and the length of my videos. And I want to share with you exactly what I do. Now, that same methodology doesn't only apply to the niche that you're going after, it's also going to apply to the content that you are going to be creating. So let's say, again, I'm in the AI niche, and let's say I have 3 things that I can potentially talk about. I could talk about ChatGPT, I could talk about Claude, or I could talk about Gemini. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and type in Gemini. And this is actually something that I do every single day. So we can see under Gemini here, 4 days ago, 23,000 views, 2 weeks ago, 130,000 views, 1 month ago, 136,000 views. If we come over here and we type in ChatGPT, we could see 3 weeks ago, 66,000, 3 weeks ago, 50,000. And if we come over here and type in something like Claude Code, what we're going to see is a completely different story. 6 hours ago, 1.7. 23 hours ago, 11,000. If we scroll down, 2 months ago, 500,000. 2 months ago, 400,000. But basically, what we are looking for here is 1, you want to see a bunch of videos uploaded recently. 2, you want to see those videos getting a lot of views. So if I had to choose a video topic for me to post about today on my AI channel, it would be Claude Code because it has the most recent videos that are getting the most views. And basically what this means is that YouTube has the largest audience for that topic, for that segment, and that's where I should actually be putting my time. The way that I would think about this is like if you were going fishing in a pond. If we were going to go fishing and you had 3 different ponds that you could choose from, you wouldn't choose the pond that had the least amount of fish in it. You choose the pond that has the most amount of fish, and YouTube literally tells you that when you just do a search for the topics that you want to upload on. Change number 3 is you need to make sure that you are using the latest, the best, and the greatest AI tools for YouTube. Because here's the deal. At the end of the day, YouTube is a competition. If you are uploading content and somebody else is uploading content, whoever does a better job, whoever does a faster job is going to get more views and ultimately is going to get monetized. So if you're not using the latest and greatest tools, you're at a massive disadvantage. So my personal favorite AI tool for YouTube is going to be vidIQ. It's actually the tool that I've been showing you this entire video where I'm showing you the views per hour. This is actually the only tool that will show you views per hour because it's a vidIQ metric. And what this allows you to see is how many people are actually watching content right now, because otherwise what you get shown is just the total amount of views and it doesn't really tell you the whole story because all the views on a video might have come 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago, a month ago, and that topic isn't popular anymore. In addition to that, when you're using vidIQ, they actually allow you not only to just have that Chrome extension, but also you could come over to their website and they have this feed that literally helps optimize your channel for you. Look at this, giving me a title suggestion here. If we scroll down, it's giving me an updated thumbnail. I literally don't have to do anything except for click apply thumbnail and it will automatically apply it. It's giving me new title suggestions. It's actually going through and showing me what comments I should be answering, and I can even generate a response and publish a response to it. It's showing me what is actually trending in my niche, what keywords are trending in my niche, what different titles I should change. This literally allows you to go through and optimize your channel by just clicking apply, apply, apply instead of you actually having to think. And this makes you optimize your content way faster, allows you to grow way faster, and gives you an unfair advantage. Because again, if we come back over to YouTube here, this completely changes the experience that you have on YouTube where it's showing you what actually works. And even if we do a search for something, for example, let's say that we look up peptides, skincare, this will actually show us what the keyword score is over here, how many people are actually watching this, what the average views are, the top channels, and this just makes it way easier to grow on YouTube because you have an unfair advantage and you're not just looking at a naked YouTube. And the best part about vidIQ is if you go to the pinned comment below, you can get started with it today for only $1. You're not going to see this offer anywhere else. Go to their website. You're not going to see it. You're only going to see it at the link that I put in the pinned comment and in the description. If you are serious about growing on YouTube, you need to use this tool. It's been my secret weapon to gaining over 900,000 subscribers on this channel, starting another channel, and gaining over 100,000 subscribers in just the last few months. Now, the fourth change that we need to talk about is something I typically don't like to talk about inside of YouTube content, but it's going to be your mindset shift because I need you to understand something. You are literally one post away from completely changing your life. You could upload one video and get 1,000 subscribers from it, 4,000 watch hours, get YouTube monetization turned on literally from just a few minutes of effort of you making the right video. And you need to have this be your mindset. Instead of you beating yourself up every day, instead of you being your largest critic, you need to stop doing that because here's the deal. You're uploading content. You're going to have hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, millions of people that are going to criticize you. So don't criticize yourself. You need to be your own hype man and you need to say, today could be the day. In fact, that's how you should wake up every single morning. That's what I was doing when I first got started on YouTube. In fact, I literally started YouTube from my parents' bedroom. You heard that right. Scroll back all the way on my channel. That's where I was making content from. I had to move back home in order to do that after moving out and saying, hey, this isn't for me. I want to change something. I was working a job that I absolutely hated and I wanted to change something. So I moved back in home and the only place for me to record was literally in my parents' bedroom. But I woke up every single morning and I responded to every single comment and I did everything that I needed to do in order to become a full-time YouTuber. And it was the best decision I ever made in my life. So please don't be one of those people that gives up. Don't be one of those people that beats yourself up, definitely don't be one of those people that skips this next step, which is that over the next 6 months, it is now more important than ever before for you to double down on what is working, because you don't want to miss that opportunity when something begins to work, you begin to get a little bit of momentum, and here are the signs that that's happening. Now, to show you a perfect example of what I mean by doubling down, I wanted to show you a bunch of different people's channels. So we come over here to Dr. Jones. This is a creator that I've actually helped grow, and he's gained almost 250,000 subscribers just in the last year. Now, if we actually come over to his content, we come over to videos, we could see it really isn't that many ideas that allowed him to grow. If we look at his most popular videos right here, we have food-related stuff to GLP-1s, food-related stuff to GLP-1s, food-related stuff to GLP-1s. So literally 500,000, 300,000, 300,000, like almost 1.2 million of his views literally came from the same idea. If we see this one, we see Costco. And if we scroll down a little bit, we're going to see Costco again. We're going to see Walmart. So basically, it's like 2 or 3 content ideas that allowed him to see all of his growth. It wasn't coming up with a new idea every day. It was just seeing, hey, this is working. Let's double down on it. Let's expand it. And he's not alone in this. If we come over to Mr. Beast, we're literally going to see the same exact thing. $1 versus super expensive. $1 versus super expensive. $1 versus super expensive. Literally, of his top 4 videos, 3 of them are all the same exact idea, just done differently. If we come over to Gary Vee, we literally see the same exact thing. Motivational content, motivational content, motivational content, motivational content, motivational content, motivational content. He didn't recreate the wheel. He just did the same thing, saying different words, doing it a little bit different. Then same thing here. If we come over to Alex Hormozi, look at this. His top 6 videos, what do you notice? Half of them, literally the same exact thumbnail, the same exact thing. He's got a curse word in this one. He's got a curse word in this one. And in this one, he doesn't. But all 3 of them are this tweet format. So stop overthinking. Stop thinking you need to reinvent the wheel. You simply just need to get a little bit of momentum. Keep doubling down on that, and boom, that could be the difference between you getting monetized before the deadline or it becoming twice as hard for you to get monetized. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you want to learn how the YouTube Shorts algorithm works so that you can get more views from YouTube Shorts, I would strongly suggest you check out this video right here that walks you through exactly how it works, how you can take advantage of it, and how to use it to get more views. If that sounds interesting, I'll see you over there.